This new reality segment is about fear, and more importantly, how to overcome fear and take charge of your employability. I have worked with a lot of organizations over the years, and one thing has become crystal clear to me. Successful organizations are the ones that are tapping into the intellect, creativity, and innovativeness of every one of their employees, every hour of every day. Successful organizations today have a high level of employee engagement. So, the challenge from a leadership standpoint is to eliminate the barriers to employee engagement. Create an environment and an atmosphere where people are willing to speak up, push back, ask questions, and contribute ideas. This is easier said than done, though. From an employee standpoint, there are a lot of reasons not to engage. My ideas don't matter. They don't listen to me. I just want to do my job. I don't really care, etc., etc. However, in my experience, the main reason employees don't participate, don't engage, and don't contribute is fear. I have seen and heard this fear expressed in many shapes and sizes. People don't want to participate because they are afraid that they will look stupid or out of touch. They are afraid they may be wrong. They are afraid their peers will look at them as sellouts. They are afraid they will be reprimanded or punished. They are afraid they will be left out of future discussions or decisions. They are afraid they will be passed over or diminished when it comes time for the next promotion. They are afraid to think differently, look differently, or take a risk. Afraid, afraid, afraid. I believe all of these fears come directly from and are a cover for the biggest fear of all, the fear of losing my job. The ultimate fear, the fundamental fear, the primary fear I believe that people have today is the fear of losing their job. Fear for the security, stability, or even the very existence of their job. We live in a global, virtual, tumultuous, change-ridden world today. As we have discussed, the pressure is on every organization, in every industry, on every continent to compete and deliver. That means that every single position, every job in every company is only as good as the value that it brings to the customer today. All this fear about the future of your job is unfortunately well-founded. But here's my take on fear. People are afraid. People are afraid for their future, afraid for their job, afraid for the future of their job. And as a result, they withdraw. They hunker down, lay low, they go along to get along. They try not to call attention to themselves. They keep their heads down and their mouths shut. As a result of all this withdrawal and self-preservation, we are not getting their intellect, creativity, or innovativeness. They are not continuously improving processes. They are not creating better outcomes for the customers. As a result of not getting better outcomes, products, and services for the customer, we fall farther from the marketplace. We fall from the customer. As a result of falling from the marketplace, the organization falters and fails. As a result of all that, you are going to lose your job. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. People are afraid they're going to lose their jobs, so they withdraw. A whole lot of withdrawn, disengaged, self-preserving employees means we are not getting the intellect, creativity, and innovativeness for the customer. As a result, the organization falters and fails, and as a result, you are going to lose your job. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The fear creates the exact outcome that you are trying to avoid. You will never eliminate the fear. There will always be fear. You will never create a no-fear environment. There will be fear. There should be fear. But here's the key. The fear should be in not speaking up. People should be afraid. They should be afraid to be quiet or withdrawn or self-preserving. They should be afraid if they are not contributing their intellect, creativity, or innovativeness. Be afraid. But in the new reality, you need to be most afraid if you are not engaged every day in the effort to create ever better outcomes for your customers. The lessons from this segment are clear. There are a lot of reasons or excuses not to be engaged. The most dominant of these is fear. Fear is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you disengage, what you fear most will come to pass. Be afraid not to speak up, contribute, participate, and engage. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time in the new reality.